Hello everyone and welcome back to the Andy Wilkins YouTube channel with yours truly, Andy Wilkins. Today I'm back on Tier Maker for another video where I'm going to be going through the 2005 to 2020 episodes of Doctor Who. I believe this does exclude Revolution of the Daleks. However, I've basically got 5 tiers here: the greatest, amazing, okay, bad and awful, and I will be basically seeing what episodes whereabouts they deserve to go, really, because I've got a load of opinions about a load of stories. So please sit back, enjoy the ride whilst I go through little sort of short analogies of what I feel about certain episodes. So please sit back and enjoy. So I'm going to begin literally just working along the way. End of Time Part 2. I'm going to put as bad. Many people might be thinking, no, hang on a minute here, End of Time is, Part 2 is really good. But no, to me, it just feels like an hour of the 10th Doctor going, oh, I don't want to go, I don't want to go. The Idiot's Lantern, it comes in okay, partly because of where it falls in Series 2, but just simply everything else. The Runaway Bride, I'd say it's okay, it's not perfect by any means. The Doctor's Daughter was pretty good, so I'm going to put in the amazing section. The Stolen Earth, it had potential to be good, but it took the wrong direction, I felt personally. Love and Monsters, it's going to go awful. Last of the Time Lords was brilliant, utterly brilliant. The thing is, it did companion focused storyline, especially a series finale, but it did it really quite well. Voyage of the Damned goes in as one of the greatest. Planet of the Ood, yeah, it was okay. The Waters of Mars, I got scared watching it. I was about 9 years old, so obviously I got scared. But yeah, I thought it was good. The Satan Pit was quite good. Army of Ghosts, it had potential. It's gonna go okay because, Doomsday. Oh, good lord! So much fandom has been created from that clip of the beach, and I just don't like it. 42. It's a mid-season filler in the third series. Tennant's second as the Doctor, and it's just. I don't get me wrong. It's nothing to do with the casting. I don't like it in general. Silence in the Library, again, I just don't like. The Girl in the Fireplace is relatively good, The Impossible Planet, it's not as good as the Satan Pit, but it's okay. The Sontaran Stratagem, yep, got no problem with that. Really do enjoy it. The Christmas Invasion, considering what it's itself up to be, it's not amazing by any means, but it's sure going to go okay. Fear Her, it's that, it's a bit like Boomtown, and the fact that it's the episode before the series finale, like 2-parter begins, and it's just crap, basically. The Sound of Drums really set itself up to be really quite one of the most amazing stories going. Planet of the Dead, it was just horrendous. Rise of the Cybermen was really quite good, really quite sort of, how they did the genesis of the parallel universe Cybermen was really quite good. School Reunion I liked, even though I remember being scared of the Krillitanes. The Wedding of Sarah Jane Smith. Now, I remember watching it and I thought that was really quite good, because it obviously featured the 10th Doctor. Daleks in Manhattan is up there as one of the best. Utopia, it is a lot better than what Fear Her was and what Boomtown was as the episode before the series finale, but it's, I like it for that very reason. Gridlock, it's okay. Forest of the Dead, it's going to go bad. End of Time holds itself up really quite well, in fairness. So I'm actually going to put it as amazing because it holds itself well. It's just a shame End of Time Part 2 just doesn't do that. Actually, you know what? End of Time Part 1 is going to go okay because it is better than Part 1 for me. Human Nature, again, I enjoy it. The Shakespeare Code, to me, it's one of the best. That's probably going to be quite an unpopular one, but yeah, I enjoy that. Age of Steel is quite like brutal, so I'm going to put it in as amazing. The Lazarus Experiment, where do you want me to begin with it? CGI just ruins it on it. The Fires of Pompeii I enjoyed a lot, so that's going to go okay. Tooth and Claw, I genuinely forget that episode ever happened, so that's going to go awful. Evolution of the Daleks, it's up there, it's brilliant. Unicorn and the Wasp, it's going to go bad again. It's another mid-season episode that just doesn't fit anywhere good. Next Doctor, superb. The Poison Sky, good. Partners in Crime, it's okay by all means. The Family of Blood, I enjoy that. It's a tough story, but it works so well. New Earth is okay for a series opener. It's nothing special, but yeah. Smith and Jones, on the other hand, a lot better. Blink, I'm probably going to be the most unpopular here. I hate Blink. It's going to go awful. Turn Left is though just as bad, I think. Midnight, again, I despise it. Journey's End, it's okay, but you know, compare it to some of the other series finales, it's okay. Davros in it is basically what I like about it. The Ghost Monument, it's okay again. The Woman Who Fell to Earth, I sort of like it, but it had potential to be so much more, so I'm going to put it in bad. I believe Demons of the Punjab, I didn't mind it. I really didn't mind it. I'm going to put that as amazing. Rosa is up there as one of the best stories ever because of what it tells. The Saranga Conundrum, I can't remember it. Oh yeah, it was the one with the Pating, which as a result, because the Pating alone, it's going in the bottom. Anak Kids in the UK, that's going in the bottom. The Battle of Ranskor Av Kolos, that's going in awful again, just horrendous. Kablam, it's going to go in awful, it's going to go in bad because it had potential to be a lot more better. The Witchfinders, I massively enjoy. It takes you away, again, horrendous. Spyfall Part 1 is brilliant, and I really do like it, but to me Part 2 is better. Resolution, arguably the worst Dalek story I have ever sat through. It's going to go awful. Nikola Tesla's Night of Terror, credit where it's due here, it's a fantastic story, I really like it. Orphan 55, I'll never forget such a horrendous episode like that. That's going in awful. Spyfall Part 2. Now, if you remember me saying Spyfall Part 1 was good, Spyfall Part 2 is just brilliant because it sets up a series arc that I do like. Fugitive of the Judoon, it's going to go okay. I would put it in amazing. However, what lets it down is the whole new Doctor stuff and the fact that it's, oh look, the Doctor now carries guns and all that sort of stuff. It just, considering the Doctor has never been one for guns, and then lo and behold you have this new Doctor, it's just, who turns out that she likes using guns and everything, and the Judoon were after her and everything. It's just quite ridiculous. Can You Hear Me? I can't even remember it for an episode. Ascension of the Cybermen was really quite good. I enjoyed it. It's going to go in amazing. Praxius, just horrendous. The Haunting of Villa the Doji, Deodatil, what you want to call it. I probably butchered that name, but yeah, I enjoyed that. Very good story. The Timeless Children, for those that know me well, The Timeless Children had so much potential to be an amazing story. It wasn't. And as I've said before, if they'd made the Master the Timeless Child, it would have made a lot more sense because he's had so many regenerations. But yeah, making the Doctor just doesn't add up. Amy's Choice, horrendous. of Series 5. The Vampires of Venice, it had a lot of potential to be a lot more, however it's still equally good. The 11th Hour, up there as one of the best. Flesh and Stone, it was weak. Sorry, it was weak. The Pandorica Opens, it was okay. Cold Blood, not one of my favourites either. Vincent and the Doctor, it's up there again as being brilliant. The Hungry Earth, again, it's going to go in bad. The Lodger, again, I try and forget that sort of episode happened. The Impossible Astronaut, I despised. Really found it quite dreadful. The Curse of the Black Spot wasn't perfect either, but it was a bit better. A Christmas Carol, it's up there as one of my favourite sort of Christmas specials, in fairness, because it genuinely is a lot better, so to speak. Day of the Moon, I don't even know where to put Day of the Moon. I didn't enjoy any of that first opening two-parter. I just thought it was quite dreadful in general. The Big Bang, I can't remember much about it, so I'm going to put it in bad. Let's Kill Hitler, I didn't mind. I thought it was actually quite strong, despite being a little bit weak in areas. The Rebel Flesh, so that's going to go bottom. The Doctor's Wife, it's going to go in amazing because I did enjoy it. The Almost People, oh, that was horrendous. A Good Man Goes to War is up there as one of my favourite ones. The Wedding of River Song, it's confusing, but it's good confusing. The God Complex, I just despised. The Girl Who Waited, again, it was terrible. The Night Terrors, I could easily put it in awful, but to me that's going to go in bad. Closing Time is just horrendous. For an episode 12, that was just pure horrendous. The Doctor, the Widow and the Wardrobe had potential to be a lot better, but it wasn't. The Power of Three, that was again horrendous. Asylum of the Daleks is going to go amazing. Dinosaurs on a Spaceship, it was okay. A Town Called Mercy, it was not perfect by any means. The Rings of Akaten, I love it. The Snowmen, how can anyone hate The Snowmen? One of my favourite stories again. The Angels Take Manhattan, sorry, I don't rate it. Cold War, that's okay, I enjoy it. The Bells of St. John, oh my. If they had made The Bells of St. John and all that onwards as a series opener and actually make it, oh look, that was series 8, that would have been a lot better, because it felt like a series opener. But yeah, it was fantastic. The Crimson Horror, I have no real issues with it, really don't. Nightmare in Silver, oh my, that was a great Cyberman story. Name of the Doctor, it's brilliant. Journey to the Centre of the TARDIS is relatively good on its own merit. But yeah, Hyde, it's probably to me the weakest story going of it all, but it's still enjoyable. Day of the Doctor, obviously, it's going to go up there. Time of the Doctor, equally good. I'm actually going to have to quickly, yeah, that's it. I'm going to have to do that for the time being. Death of the Doctor, it's good. It's good. Into the Dalek, one of my favourite Dalek stories. Deep Breath, that's one of the best. Again, Kill the Moon, oh, that's horrendous. Robot of Sherwood, it's okay. It's okay. Orient on the Mummy on the Orient Express, I enjoyed that. It was a good story. The Caretaker, it was okay. Time Heist, no, sorry, I can't. Death in Heaven, it's okay. Very dark, very morbid. Flatline, not the greatest. In the Forest of the Night, not brilliant. Dark Water is quite good. Really find that to be a really strong story. Under the Lake, no, sorry, I can't enjoy that. Last Christmas is just brilliant. What else? The Magician's Apprentice, I enjoyed that. Witches Familiar is equally as good, in fairness. Before the Flood, I think it's called. Yep, not a fan of it. The Woman Who Lived was okay. The Zygon Inversion was okay. The Girl Who Died was okay. The Zygon Invasion was okay. Heaven Sent is really quite good. Sleep No More is horrendous. Face the Raven, I'm going to put it as bad because it genuinely feels bad. Hellbent is, to me, it had a lot of potential to be a lot better. Husbands of River Song, it's going to go in amazing. The Return of Doctor Mysterio, not the best. The pilot is okay. Like, yeah, you know what? I'm going to put the pilot as okay. Smile, no, seriously, I'm not a fan of that. Thin Ice was quite good with how they did the historical sort of knowledge of it. Knock Knock, that's just horrendous. Oxygen, no, sorry, can't. Extremist, again, not a fan of it. Law of the Land, not a fan. The Pyramid at the End of the World, again, not a fan of it. World Enough and Time is really quite good. The Doctor Falls, Doctor Falls deserves to go there. The Eaters of Light, I wasn't a fan of it. I can't even remember it. That tells you what I know. Empress of Mars was good. Rose is up there, is quite good. Twice Upon a Time, I'm going to put into amazing because I just really, really, really love it. For Tonight We Might Die, that was okay. It really was okay. End of the World was okay. It was okay considering it was the first sort of proper historical. The Unquiet Dead was good. Aliens of London was pretty darn amazing. World War III was quite amazing. Dalek, on its own merit, was fantastic. The Long Game, I try and forget that story ever happened. Boomtown, I forget that story ever happened. Father's Day, I forget that day ever happened. The Empty Child is relatively good. The Doctor Dances is quite good. Listen, I'm going to put Listen into amazing. Parting of the Ways, I'm just going to move that into amazing. Bad Wolf is just, again, I'm going to put that into amazing. The Beast Below, sorry, let's go in there. The Time of Angels, it's okay. And Victory of the Daleks, I'm going to put Victory of the Daleks as one of the greatest. No, you know what, I'm going to put it in okay because of just how I... Okay everyone, so this is my tier list. So everything from the greatest to amazing to okay to bad and to awful. So I do hope you have enjoyed this. If you are new to the channel, please obviously feel free to like, share and subscribe to the Andy Wilkins YouTube channel for more sort of fun content in that sense, and I'll see you all in the next one. So see you soon and bye bye.